Oh, now to my favorite parts. I know that we all have our unique jollof recipes, which is different. My jollof won't taste as not as good as girls or not as good as yours. I'm just saying, but it might also be like, Tucker might take my jollof and be like, oh, okay, what did you put in here? So let's just talk about techniques, how you cook your jollof. Let's see, nutmeg, ye or nay?
I don't remember when last I had nutmeg in my kitchen, so I think it's something I can do without, yeah. So maybe no for me.
I think that with the amount of nutmeg that I've seen people use in jollof rice, it's very insignificant. So, I mean, most people would tend to use the powdered one, and it's the natural one that gives like more flavor. Yeah. And even with that, with the amount that you need to put in like jollof rice, the effect is very faint. So it's like you can do without it. It's a nay for me because it does really nothing. You're going to need about maybe 2 tablespoons of nutmeg to actually make a difference. And nutmeg is also a very earthy spice, so you might want to just stay clear of that. If you are trying to make maybe assorted jollof, maybe dirty jollof or ofada jollof, or asun jollof.
Sorry, question. Which one is assorted? Which one is dirty?
Well, assorted is like, assorted is jollof with other ingredients, and I was giving examples. So dirty jollof, asun jollof.
Okay, so what is dirty jollof?
Dirty jollof has like vegetables, it's more darker. Like,
so is it like native? No, I'm actually not even. So is dirty native jollof?
No, it's not native.
Think of like a jambalaya.
Yeah, think of jambalaya. Yeah. So vegetables based on whatever you have. You can put chicken, you can put plantain, sausages, and then most people use like a very smoky sauce or a browning to kind of like just make it, So if you're making assorted rice, nutmeg will be very helpful. Natural nutmeg, I recommend, not the powdered ones because they barely do anything. But what do you think, Papa?
I mean, contrary to your opinion, I feel like nutmeg is very overpowering spice, and it does not belong in jollof. It ruins the taste of jollof. Jollof should be tomatoey. And the natural umami from like the stock and whatever seasons you use.
Tomatoey, umami.
Yeah, so like these things, I feel like if you have nutmeg in them, they would literally be struggling to shine.
Yeah,
it doesn't say no for me.
Yeah. What about you, Fina?
Yeah, I go with Chef Toka.
Okay, so sorry, Nutmeg. we like you in baking ingredients, but we don't really fancy you in jollof. Sorry to you.
Yes.
So butter, margarine, or oil. So now let me just tell Nigerians. Butter is different from margarine. Okay? The simas that you buy is not butter. Thank you very much.
Sorry, are you trying to educate these people or shade them?
This is educational.
Yes,
this is educational. It's just the truth.
Yeah.
The simas you buy is not butter. That's margarine. I'm not going to go into details because we don't want this video to get like extremely long. But yes, look it up. You see that I'm right.
Yeah, you are.
You are definitely.
Thank you. So what do you guys think? Butter, margarine, oil?
I quite like butter. I feel like butter makes everything nice. It just adds like a very nice texture, very nice sheen to the rice. And then because butter is expensive, as you're putting butter, you're also gauging with a bit of oil because before you know it, one block of butter is gone. And Chef Toka, who also bakes, can tell us more about the cost of butter. So yeah.
Very true.
Okay.
Well, for me, I feel like if you spend time building the flavors in your jollof, you don't need to buy butter. You don't need to buy anything to amp the flavor. The oil is just fine.
What about the texture? Don't you think the butter also, and that shine? Because you don't want it overpowered with oil as well. So, at least personally, I don't like.
Well, this takes us back to technique. If you saute properly and use the right amount of oil in relation to the ratio of the rice and everything else, you don't need it. I don't think so.
Yeah, your jollof will not dry out to need butter.
Sorry.
If it's steamed.
When next are you cooking?
Right, exactly. I need to be in that group chat because I feel left out.
Why?
Why are you giving me side eye? You just kept saying
sorry, no, sorry.
So yeah, I mean, I quite agree with them. I would say if you're cooking, I know that a lot of people use margarine, like if you're maybe a caterer and have to cook jollof for over 100 people or even more, most people just use like margarine for towards the end of the cooking process for that like extra flavor and shine, but it doesn't really like do much. I think that the oil has more power over like how maybe oily your jollof would look or dry. So when you try to build up the flavors like Tucker said, and just use the right amount of oil, the right amount of tomato paste that is proportionate to the rice that you're cooking, you'll be fine.
Question. What do you guys think of palm oil in jollof?
It's just native rice.
Yeah, native jollof.
Native jollof.
So you think there's no place for it? Why?
No.
Is it a flavor thing? Is it you just don't think they belong in the same room? What is it?
Just like nutmeg, it's overpowering. You don't want to kill the taste of tomato.
Also, apart from the fact that like it's overpowering, you need to also understand that groundnut oil is highly refined. Palm oil is less refined than groundnut oil, so you know all of that flavor is just a different thing entirely.
So are you saying there's no way to create a balance? So maybe as opposed to using a portion of palm oil that would overpower, like you said, maybe use it to saute your vegetables, and then for the actual rice, then so that you still get a hint of that that palm flavor. I'm just asking.
So different oils have like different tastes and also smoking points, I think.
Yes.
So if you use like palm oil, it will give all the taste for the onions and everything that you're sauteing and the tomato paste, it will give them a different taste. If you're using, say, avocado oil, for example, or you're using like olive oil, for example, there's a different taste that it will give you from like vegetable oil.
Use olive oil.
The basic general traditional recipe uses vegetable oil. So, I mean, we're just talking about basic jollof rice recipe now, and that's what we're saying, like vegetable oil. So palm oil, if you want to make native rice, palm oil is, I mean, go for it. If you want a, maybe somewhat healthier version of jollof rice, I guess, or maybe like a
why are you trying to eat healthy jollof?
So speaking about healthy, right? That was the actual reason why I asked that question, because a lot of Nigerians, especially by way of reportage from Western media, vilify palm oil. And I'd just like to correct that narrative that palm oil is not actually as terrible or disadvantageous to our health as it's painted, right? In the forms when maybe it's refined for industrial use, yes. But naturally, especially when you can vouch for the source, maybe the one that you like. For instance, my mom is from Edo State, and she would typically bring palm oil all the way. And when she's bringing it, she's like, Joe, do you want some? I'm like, sign me up. You know, and sometimes in my kitchen, I'm trying to find more ways and interesting ways to come. Yes. So that was why I asked.
Fair enough. I don't think that jollof is maybe westernized, so to speak, because we've always used like groundnut oil. But for palm oil, like the argument of whether palm oil is healthy, I would say that palm oil is even more healthier than groundnut oil because groundnut oil is highly processed, and palm oil is like just a teeny bit processed, and we have like clear access to it right now. You know, from like you said, from your mom, or even like from people that just process it a bit and then have it like on superstores. Okay, so let's talk about pepper mix now. I think that it's a very somewhat controversial topic. I mean, pepper is the most important base for jollof, and in this case, pepper. When I mean pepper, I mean like tomatoes, your ratio of habanero peppers, rodo, or tatache or shombo. So do you guys how do you guys do yours? Is there a particular, do you just use tomatoes and habanero peppers, rodo, or do you do what's your mix? What's your pepper mix? What's your pepper secrets?
Start this.
Oh well, so for me, I do like a 50-30-20 ratio.
Okay.
50 for tomatoes, tatache would capture the 30 and some chili for the bottom, and then 20 for the onions to add some more sweetness to it.
Okay, that makes sense. How about you?
I do a 40, 30, 10.
You're speaking like
So-
chefs now.
Yeah, but we'll hit them.
So my first is for my pepper because I put more peppers. I'm going to use more like a tomato paste, so I use more peppers.
What kind of peppers?
Tatashe. I use a
Okay.
lot of tatashe to reduce to get like a more redness.
Yeah.
So, yes, I use more tatashe, pepper, shombo, and 30 tomatoes and onions. Red onions.
Red one.
How about you, Joel?
My own is based on vibes, honestly. But sometimes 50, 30, 20, except my own 20 is ketchup for redness. So, yeah,
You do that?
I'm joking.
I don't think it's not joking, but yeah.
I'm joking.
You can have your reason.
Bro,
yes, yes.
how many bottles of ketchup don't put inside the rice?
It depends. So
No,
Yeah.
I'm just joking.
I'll take it.
I think we'll
I'll
have
try
to
it, though.
investigate that. I don't believe this
I will
guy.
check. I will check.
We'll
I'll
check.
check his bean.
You guys can tell who the outlier here is. Everyone is against me.
Please, no, you just said ketchup. I had to hold my breath like, go that big.
Please breathe.
Yeah, okay, I'm fine. I was like,
Do like
we
this.
talked about this.
Sorry, I do like this.
Okay, I'm good. For me, I think I will have to go with like Tucker. It's the same ratio
You
of
guys go with me a
peppers.
lot. You guys go with me a lot.
Good
Sorry,
Have a
sorry, sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. I like being generous. You know.
Oh gosh. Proportionate ratio of tomatoes, tatashe for the color, and then red onions as well. So would you say you prefer roasted, fried, or plain? Honestly, this is my favorite debate because I mean, the way I cook my jollof rice, I roast the peppers first. I think they just give it like a much more smoky flavor. I like how they smell after. I like how peppers smell after you've roasted them, and I think they make the pepper thicker, if you get what I mean. Like after you've blended them, and I just like that kind of. It also helps to like extract all the water content, so your stock is working in the jollof. But some people like to fry their peppers, and that's new.
I'm
I
that guy.
never. You're that guy.
Yeah.
Interesting. I've never had that like until recently. So I'm like, and some people just wash their peppers and then it's no time, you know. So what's your take?
For me, it's roasting because just picture this: you're cooking for that babe. You on your fire, the flame. You use tongs. You start turning the vegetables over the fire. She's like, "Wow, what is this?" Then you start talking her through the process. See, before she has even started eating, that jollof is
No.
sweet.
So I think you're getting a mix.
What?
Is that? Are you concealing or are you roasting? Why are you tossing it?
No, over
Why are you
open
using
flame.
your tongue?
Why are you using the tongue?
Why use your
continuously?
tongue?
You're roasting.
You're putting
in
it
the
in the
oven.
oven.
No, no. See, I have yes.
Are
You can use oven.
you
But I'm
roasting
saying
one
this one is
pan
for aesthetic. This is
Are
not
you
functional,
roasting-
guys.
are you
Stay with
roasting one
me.
pan?
Let's give them the correct terms.
No, I'm not pan
Are you-
sharing.
are you
I said
roasting
you are
only
no.
tatashe?
You are
Because that's what
holding
you
the
can.
tatashe
Oh.
over the fire.
Okay, just
Naked
tatashe.
flame.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
How
okay.
guys?
Oh,
So cook for 100 people.
To cook for 100.
you will.
Please, I'm not a caterer.
I'm saying
It's me and mine.
For 6 friends.
It's me and mine.
I like the diversity in this cast. Some people cook professionally. Some people cook.
Why you
Five.
say no? Call my name.
Five.
Call my name.
I was getting somewhere.
Obviously.
Some people cook
Call my name. I'm saying it with my full chest.
for their women. So you people, I mean, it's just a advertisement anyway.
Caramel, we are here now.
Hmm?
We are here now.
Sorry. As you were.
Advertisement. He has advertised himself. Period. Now they're going to go and look for him and his Instagram handle so that he can cook for them. But anyway, we've had your point.
I can give you for a little fee.
We've had your points. Tucker, what do you think about roasted rice?
Well, for me, it's pan searing, and it's because it allows the peppers and everything else to caramelize. I want it to caramelize. I want to have that caramelized flavor in my mix.
Okay, so if you're cooking for 100 people, you're going to customize it.
Yes, I have. I mean, I'm speaking from the fact that I have tools that can cater to this. But aside that, whether for a small number, big number, I want it caramelized. And I can get the best caramelized flavor over like that.
Something
Was
was
wrong
wrong
somewhere.
I didn't think that your jollof rice tasted differently.
I'm sorry.
Now we've got to the team. What about you?
I like roasting. I like the char it gives. Like it enhances
So,
the
oven
smokiness.
roasting?
Yes, oven
Oven
roasting.
roasting.
Yes, I roast like with fresh herb thyme, just and then it gives it this char that enhances the smokiness. Like I really love it. So you don't even have to leave it for so long.
Yeah. I think I just, those like after you've blended those little black
Yes,
spots,
yes,
it
yes.
enhances like the smokiness
Yes,
of the
yes.
jollof rice.
So
Yes, it
after
does.
it all, people are still going with my style.
No.
No for record.
It's
It's okay. It's okay.
I can see your biceps.
I
So that I can
that.
see your
You
biceps.
have a tongue that you are holding like this. I'm trying to understand.
It can be hazardous.
Now, food safety in the kitchen. That's why I said, do you want to hold it with your hands? Do you use your hand over fire?
How are you holding a tomato?
My ladies, I got you. Don't worry. Freedom.
What do you mean?
It's going to need work.
Exactly. To wrap this up, we're going to be giving out some free tips. This one, you won't get it in any masterclass. We're giving it for free. We're not paying for it. So these are like professionals here, and we're going to be telling you the secrets to the perfect jollof rice. Fina, you need to go first.
For me, fry that mix. Fry your tomatoes well. Fry it. And if you can't stay, and if you can't stay so long, just add a little bit of sugar just to quench the sauces. But fry it.
Yeah, sugar and tomato, like the balance, it just helps you like balance the acidity.
Yeah.
How about you, Saka?
I think for me, I'd say you should always saute your herbs, whether fresh or dry, in the oil. Everything you're going to be using, the bay leaves, the thyme, fresh or dry thyme, curry, infuse it into that oil for as long as possible before you begin to fry everything else.
Okay,
it gives it extra flavor.
So like
season
when
your oil.
after I add my oil and
The oil and
Onions,
garlic,
bay leaves,
thyme,
thyme,
everything
Before
else.
even
Rosemary.
curry, yes,
Tomato
before the
paste.
tomato paste.
So all the essence will dissipate
Yes.
into the oil.
Yes.
Yeah.
All-
So like
all
the
this
tomato paste is already
infused
so
in the oil.
flavorful.
That's a good tip.
Hi, chef.
My tip is not scientific like they are. You know, you slow cook your rice from the beginning and towards the end.
Fire it up.
You know, Shana Wali. I'm sorry. guys.
I love that. My own tip would be, I know that this is based on what you have, but wash your rice as many times as possible. You do not want that starch content. I tell you, I've made many jollofs, I've had many fails, and that starch gives it a ridiculous taste that you don't want. So wash your rice until the water is clear before adding it into your jollof base. So, what's the tea to a smoky jollof rice? How can I make a smoky jollof rice at home if I don't have charcoal or kokori or the fancy pots?
For me, if I'm going to speak into like the current state of the economy now, I would say don't try burning your rice for a ridiculous amount of time. Just get like a foil, put some charcoal, drizzle hot charcoal, drizzle some oil over it. You just see it naturally begin to exude some
Flame.
some smoke.
Smoke.
And
Sorry.
then just cover the pot with the foil and all of that. It's,
So you're saying the charcoal tips work?
it does work. And it's economical. I'm speaking to economy because
Okay, what's my economic?
Me,
burning your rice.
see,
If you're cooking 6 cups
Government
of rice and
or
you
no
burn
government,
it, you have burned
children
1 cup
of
rice.
God will survive. Burn your rice.
It's,
The children of God will survive. Burn your rice.
he has money. Maybe I do not.
Okay, so how much rice is at stake now?
When you burn it.
You always have a burning portion. You always just put like a cup or 2 cups.
To
You burn.
burn.
Hey! Yes, because you need that char. You need it. You need that smokiness.
My Lord does not. It doesn't condone
Sorry,
waste.
Fina. It's not next time cooking jollof.
Soon.
Okay, what about you, Joe? Do you have any tip?
My lords have spoken. What more? I'm here to eat. All right,
Oh,
that's all.
gosh. For me, I think that how to achieve the perfect smoky jollof rice, some of the tips I've tried. I mean, the charcoal one works. So recently, what I've started doing is, when it's almost done, I transfer my jollof rice into the oven. Me, I don't cook for like lots of people, maximum of like 5 people. So I transfer it into the oven, and inside my oven, I've already like heated up some charcoal. So that smell and
Okay, so you leave it open.
So I leave it open.
Okay.
I found that tape like has been like it works so bad. It's like
Sorry.
I mean, think about the size of it. I think.
Sorry,
I think
please.
that
What
would
are
be-
you
It
leaving
is so-
open? The oven door or the
No,
the
the
tray?
pot.
The pot
Okay,
that
the pot,
contains the
okay.
rice.
So first off, I use like aluminium foil. I put like 3 to 5 like charcoal pieces in there, and then turn on the oven. So make sure like the charcoal is like really hot. So when the charcoal is hot, you can literally start smelling it from the oven door. Some of the
This is not
smoke
direct.
or-
Yeah.
some of the
So, I mean,
smoke.
it's
Yeah,
very
so-
similar to
yeah, it's very
but
similar,
not
but like
direct,
it will
okay.
get like I feel like it gets like all the same. That's why I'm very meh about the dipping the charcoal into it. I feel like it doesn't really get like all the scent even after you've spread out your jollof rice. But the tip with the oven, like transferring it to if you have an oven, just transfer it to it, open the pot, and then give it like 5 to 10 minutes. You don't need to like maybe increase the heat or anything. Just to be fair, I use a ceramic pot, so I don't want my rice to burn.
Here we go.
Get it, money.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's what I have.
I need to get my money up.
I'm sorry. That's what I have. So because I know that I can't afford to let the pot burn, I just transfer it into an oven with charcoal and it does the job. It gives me that perfect smoky firewood, so to speak, jollof rice. There you have it, all the secrets to making the perfect jollof rice. So go forth and conquer.
Happy
World
World
Jollof
Jollof
Day.
Day.
Of course, we couldn't end the day without some jollof rice. So here we have it, some jollof rice, and my hosts are already enjoying that plate. You guys are not even going to cheers for me. What? This is a Ella, but make sure you have some jollof today. Happy World Jollof Day, everyone.
Happy World
Bye.
Jollof Day.